My name's Leanne Talbot, and I'm the Manager of HR Business Operations at PandaDoc. PandaDoc has always been a remote-first company pre-COVID with entities across 4 locations, but whilst going through growth, it definitely became a limiting factor in trying to find the right talent. So we started to explore other locations, but found restrictions due to contracting. So looked into the potential of having EORs to be able to bring this talent on board. So obviously working with an EOR can be really complex. We wanted to make sure that it's a company that we can really partner with and have open discussions, that it's cost efficient. Obviously you can go from bringing just one employee on board to bringing multiple on board, and that it's a really easy solution, an easy platform to use, working with a variety of teams. So internally you've got legal, finance, HR working. We want to make sure that it's an efficient platform that can service all those teams. So with the increase of legislation coming in across the EU, we're finding there was a lot of limitations of hiring with EOR. So we were asking to find solutions, but they weren't able to resolve any of these, or the resolution came with a massive cost. Overall costing also came up as well. So it kind of went against the impact of trying to get an EOR to make sure that we're being efficient. So it became a struggle to bring the talent on board. From the get-go, we had fantastic conversations with the team. We explained the problems that we were facing and they were able to offer solutions. They spoke about different situations that they've worked with other clients. From the first call, they were able to give us pricing, break down different options that we could work with. They partnered really well with our legal team and opened up great discussions with them. And we felt really confident that they understood the exact problems that we were facing and also the potential problems that could be happening in the future, and that there'd be someone that we could partner with really closely. We are able to really explore our options and ask questions. A lot of the time we are just finding talent, but we might not specifically know what is the criteria going to be to make them work for an EOR. So we're able to go to our customer success manager, ask them 1,000,001 questions, jump on a call with them, really get to know and use that expertise on if this is something that's going to work for us as a business. And then we can make that decision together on if we do want to move forward and understand the complexities that might be involved, or just how simple this might be as well. With measuring success, we want to make sure that we are able to get candidates signing their offer letters to going through their contracts and onboarding as smoothly and quickly as possible. So we want to see that as a low number, and also getting feedback from employees once they've joined, which we've had great feedback so far. We are a tech startup, and one of the biggest tech markets is in Germany. It's a really lucrative market, but Germany comes with some of the most complex employment laws, especially when it comes to EORs. But with RemoFirst, it's a really smooth, simple process. So Germany used to be an exception for us for hiring, but now it's something that we know that we can hire into, which means that we can bring a lot more candidates on board and really help with our range. It's been a really smooth process for them. We've had fantastic feedback. From day one, they're assigned an account manager, so they know who to be working with, who to be asking questions to. It's a really smooth platform, so they understand where they can get their benefits, how their pay works, and also just who to reach out to overall. It's had a massive impact for us. We've obviously got a lot of growth to do. We've got a product that we're building, and we don't want locations to be a barrier in bringing in new talent to help advance our product. So with RemoFirst, we're able to identify great candidates and not have the problem of where they're located, or do we have an entity to be the blocker to bringing them on board. RemoFirst has been fantastic to partner with. EORs can be really, really complex, and there is so many different grey areas involved, but working with RemoFirst, they're able to make things really clear and concise. We understand where we stand as a business. The employees understand where they will be as an employee. So there's been a fantastic relationship, and they partner really well with all the teams that need to be involved within a process. Have the conversation. Be open and honest with them. Working with EORs can be really, really complex and difficult. So be open about what you do understand, what you don't understand. They are experts in what they do, and they know everything that there is to know. So it's a really great platform where you're able to trust the information that you are receiving. and really be able to take it back and adapt it into your strategy or to work with what information you've been given. Ask questions. No question is too small. Open up and ask them any question you might see fit, whether that be, is this benefit possible? How would I be able to process a termination here? Do you think anything's going to be changing in the future? They have got all the resources to be able to support you through this, so you're able to be proactive with any changes you think might be coming up, and they are there to support you overall. We want to make sure that we continue to recruit and onboard amazing talent. So we're working with RemoFirst. We don't have the barrier of a location anymore. We can find talent. We can have great conversations with RemoFirst to understand, will this person be able to work with PandaDoc? What are the potential limitations in a certain location? How do we go about it? And they're able to support us through this and really help us advance in what our hiring plans can be and what our potential is. So remote work is definitely here to stay, but I can see a lot more companies adopting EORs, especially smaller companies, whether it comes with hiring but you've got a language requirement or there's specific geographical needs for revenue. Working with an EOR is going to enable you to hire people without having that barrier in place, and you don't need to be going out trying to hire 10, 20 people. You can have EOR setups for just 1, 2 people. We've got over 30 locations, I believe, when we're looking at EORs, and some of them maybe only have 1 or 2 people there, but it's enabled us to bring talent in across our whole organization.